world. Vice of the one big gangzilla alongside Skrillex. Them for no. Ooh-wee. Mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
Mash up the place.
And make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
bass, mash up the place.
And fuck you.
Rock and roll, good people, good times. Right on, rock and roll. Tim Smith, it's fun to say Tim Smith. Yeah, Tim Smith will take you to the mountain. Rock and roll.
You have technicians here making noise. No